conservation can sometimes involve a lot of don'ts, don't log the forest, don't take Malayo eggs, follow the laws and don't do this and that. But that's not really what we're all about. Yes, there are some things that are don'ts, but it's really more about do. Do love your Malayos. Do love your sea turtles and your forests. Do feel proud of what you have here in your natural heritage. So festival is really about a great big yes to all of those good things that we love and that we want to encourage people to take part in.
Ya, kegiatan ini bagus sekali. Dan kita bisa merubah pola pikir banyak orang tentang bagaimana cara melestarikan dan menyelamatkan satwa-satwa yang sudah hampir punah.
My name is Sarah. I'm from Palu, Central Sulawesi. So I hope that this kind of activity not only going in Tompotika but also in other places in Indonesia, which is the conservation is mostly focused on research only, but the outreach program and also the activity like this very fun festival, it should be more in a lot of conservation program. So that's my big hope, not only for Tompotika but also in Indonesia conservation as a whole.
Hal yang paling penting adalah yang pertama untuk diri sendiri, ada perubahan pola hidup yang lebih hijau, istilahnya yang lebih mengarah pada kesadaran tentang pentingnya lingkungan yang bersih. Kemudian untuk dunia konservasi di Tompotika adalah bahwa adanya pola pikir perubahan dari masyarakat di Tompotika bahwa satwa, lingkungan sekitar kita punya peran penting untuk kehidupan kita.
My name's Ross Brown. I'm from Australia and I'm a community artist. I love the way art can go right out into the community and create just create ideas and imaginative stories in people's minds. I'm here for a specific reason. I want to really drive home the message to the kids, to the adults, to all the people in this lovely place.
So here in the Alliance for Tompotika Conservation, we've been doing field-based conservation since 2006. And during that time, we've had some terrific successes. We've saved thousands of sea turtles, we've protected tropical rainforests, we've halted the overhunting of these critically important fruit bats, and we've even reversed the decline of the endangered Malayo bird. And when we first started working with the villagers and government here, Malayos were declining fast, and they were nearly gone due to poaching of their huge eggs. Now, the poaching has stopped, and the Malayos are coming back. That feels great for everybody. But successes in the field are not enough unless local people really come to consciously value and protect and look after their Malayos and sea turtles.
Dengan adanya Alto, dengan ada program penyadartahuan dan banyak kegiatan dibuat Alto, semakin banyak orang yang sadar, yang mau membantu konservasi, dan dengan konservasi di Tompotika bisa membantu konservasi di dunia.
I am Nick Fury and I'm a performing artist from Sydney, Australia. We're kind of doing a kind of branding exercise as well, in a sense, in that on the banners there are turtles and Malayos. When we paint faces, we paint turtles and Malayos. The games that we do include turtles and Malayos. And the thing about using theatre is that theatre creates strong impressions in people's minds, and if they see characters in a play that they can relate to in real life, they can kind of identify that guy that they see and go, oh, he's the boss guy, he's the guy that steals turtles, because that comic character that we created in the show stays with them. It kind of sticks in their mind, a bit like a catchy tune.
Malaya's and sea turtles were the theme of the festival because these are very iconic, culturally important species for people here in Tompotika. But these are really just flagships for lots of other wildlife that share those habitats, kind of like gateways to help people start thinking in new ways about their whole wide world of nature that's around them. So this year, our festival consisted of a whole half a day of activities, which we then repeated in 6 different villages throughout the Tompotika region. We started in the afternoon with booths and games, juggling workshops, face painting, display of nature photos from local photographers, a percussion workshop, information booths, big group games with scores of kids all at once, everything with a Malayo and sea turtle theme. And everything free for everyone. Then, after a short break for dinner, we had our climax events in the evenings. 2 original dramas that we created with local high school students. And then we closed each festival with a big lantern parade, with lanterns created earlier that day by festival goers. And at the head of the parade was a huge, beautiful sea turtle.
As we first came out with that luminary of the sea turtle and all the kids with their simple shape that followed the sea turtle, a bunch of people started yelling, "Oh, and there's the eggs." Clearly, since it was one large sea turtle and that there were also a bunch of kids all holding egg-shaped luminaries as they followed this large sea turtle luminary, I began to realize, the message is that here's a mother turtle and all of her eggs following behind her.
Another important part was how we were able to use the great event of festival to engage all different kinds of folks in Tompotika. For instance, a key part of the festival was a set of contests that we sponsored with schools all over the region. So we had a short story contest, an essay contest, and an art from recycled materials contest, all of them conservation themed. And over 200 kids submitted entries to these contests, and the prizes were awarded at the festival. We were able to get government officials and important community leaders to take part in festival as judges for the contests, or just to take part in the fun. Also, it was important that people of all ages took part in festival, not just kids. In villages where we put this on, everybody came. It was the event of the season, so the entire village came out to take part. For long-term change, you have to reach kids, but the ones actually doing the poaching right now are mostly adult men. And many of these guys don't even know that what they're doing is illegal, so you need to reach them too. And through festival, we can do that in a very positive, non-threatening way.
Harapan saya untuk konservasi di Indonesia, khususnya di Tompotika, wilayah Tompotika, harapan saya masyarakat saling mendukung dengan program konservasi, sudah mulai sadar, harus mulai menumbuhkan rasa cinta terhadap lingkungan, satwa dan hutan dan lain-lainnya. Karena ya kita negara Indonesia termasuk salah satu negara yang mempunyai sumber daya alam yang banyak yang kita wajib harus jaga. Itu harapan saya. Terima kasih.